Welcome, everyone. PAX is done. My voice is shot. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who saw me at PAX, saw me at a panel, saw me walking the aisles or the floor or whatever, and stopped me and had a really kind thing to say about, the podcast or Iron Galaxy or anything cool me and Daryl do. It means a lot to me to hear from y'all, and I definitely heard it from a bunch of really cool people. The meetup was a blast. Kind of last minute for details, as you would expect from your boy Dave Lang. But it all sorted out at the end. Met some new people, saw some old familiar faces from last year. Always cool to meet new people. And, we were able to record Let's Rank It, as we have the last couple times. This year I actually got video as well. So I'm going to upload I'm going to basically put this, what you're hearing right now, or about to hear, I'm going to put this over the desktop video. So it's not like a stream where we're not on camera. It's just my desktop. But if you want to listen to the Let's Rank It podcast, it's probably the best way to do it is to watch that video, because there's some goofs that you'll only get if you can see what I'm typing, right, when I'm typing it. So not that big a deal. If you want, if you don't want to do that, you're not going to miss out on too much, but I'd say that is probably the preferred way to do it. Boy, I'm really dragging this out. I'm fucking done. My brain is tired. Without further ado, everyone, let's get into the panel. Oh, one thing. Audio is messed up for about the first 45 seconds of this recording. Then the technician kind of got the level sorted. So just bear with it for the first 45 seconds when it's kind of clippy and blown out. And then it should be smooth sailing from there on in. So without further ado, please enjoy the PAX East 2018 edition of Let's Rank It. Welcome, everyone. It's been a long day. Soak it up. Heck yes. All right, we're getting a little thick now. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. This is Let's Rank It. This is easily the biggest attendance we've had at this panel, so thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, bumping dinner back a little bit to join us here today. If you're unfamiliar with the premise of the show, it's really simple. Right before you, you see an in progress, one global and correct true stack rank of all things.
Dave, I have a question. How many PAXes is this now?
I think this is Let's Rank It 5. Is that right? Or 4?
3?
4?
No, it's definitely more than 3.
It's 4 or 5.
Because I've been on 3, so yeah.
Whatever. It's a lot of fucking Let's
No,
Rank.
I'm curious. Sure.
We're going to swear, too, by the way. Hopefully that's not a problem. Anyway, we're going to kind of seed the list, get everyone going here with some suggestions to add to the list. Then it's all about your participation. We want you to jump up at the mic. We'll call you out. And you might say, hey, chips in a peanut butter sandwich. And then we'll put it in the one global correct and true stack rank of all things. This is a fun panel. We're here to have fun. If you come up to the mic and you're a dick or you're trying to troll or anything like that you think is funny but isn't funny, we're going to boo you, and we're going to have the whole audience boo you, and we won't rank your lame idea. So, without further ado, we'll just get it going here. Aaron, let's start at your end of the table.
Okay.
Let's get this going. Let's get the flavor going. How we doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Dave.
What would you like to add to the list?
Felix set me up for this earlier. I'm going to go doing impressions of Jim Carrey in The Mask in the year of our Lord 2018.
Okay. Follow-up question. Are you doing it for comedic effect, or do you think you're just a huge fan, or?
Huge fan.
Huge fan.
I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of his work.
Kelly, how do you feel about this one? It's got to be pretty low, right?
So I actually had a hard time hearing it because it was very echoey.
Okay.
So what was it?
So it's where is doing an impression of Jim Carrey, The Mask, in 2018?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty low. Yeah, keep going. It's definitely worse than accidentally drinking vodka.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey.
I would say above wearing free mustache rides. What?
It's,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it's
down
there.
so where do you want it?
I would say it's probably above wearing a T-shirt that says free mustache rides. Go back
Well,
up.
where?
Go back up. Go back up. No, up. The other way up. The better up.
Wearing a T-shirt that says free mustache rides?
Yeah, I'd say like bumping 62.
I think it's probably worse than free mustache rides.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Wait.
definitely better than smashing teeth while smashing.
So looking at number 64, you would rather have ka-chow than somebody stop me.
Yeah, that's a good.
Big fan.
Okay.
Big fan, big fan,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
fan.
Remember that creepy ass Pikachu bus holder, Jeff?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Non-gluten-free water? Yeah.
Pretty bad.
That is pretty
I'm
bad.
going to put it right here, I think.
Yeah.
How do we feel about 71 and a half or 70 and a half for Jim Carrey, the mask impression in the year 2018?
Yeah.
Better than not having sex. I'm fine with that.
In some ways, it's pretty much, one leads to the other with that one. I think if you're doing the mask impression, then 71 is sure to follow.
Thank you. All right, Felix, you're up next.
Yeah, mine's a bit of a two-parter. I would like us to consider where we would normally put Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Ooh. Which I feel like is pretty high.
Yes, agreed.
If you're talking about The Rock, we have Ric Flair number 2, Jeff. Limousine run!
I'm going to put it out there that The Rock is not as good as Ric Flair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But,
We have. I don't know if you're up on the breaking news.
yeah, well, I have some bad news. We need to add "and his bad politics."
Turns out The Rock was revealed as a milkshake duck 2 days ago.
Yeah, in a sad twist of events, I got a text from Dave the other day that was just, no, not The Rock. And then it linked to The Rock's Instagram where he was bragging and proudly announcing that he had just had dinner with the Prince of Saudi Arabia at the Murdoch estate.
At Rupert Murdoch's house.
At the Murdoch estate.
And
how
what
he was
great-
very proud
Oh,
to
it's
be there and be
fantastic,
invited.
and-
And then all of us went, wow, there are layers. Layers and layers. There's a lot to unpack here.
But how did his pecs look, though?
I assume like an Adonis.
Like sculpted out of bronze.
Sculpted out of, but
I feel pretty good about the 3 slot, even though he's a milkshake duck. How do we feel?
I feel like bumping that down a little bit. Although I feel sad. I love The Rock's Instagram.
So where would The Rock have been pre?
I think right about there.
Yeah. He would have been.
he would have been there. He would have been
like
solid
for,
number
for adding
3.
a caveat, maybe.
Okay, I know exactly where this needs to go, actually. I know exactly where this needs to go. Where is the concept of diversity? Right here. So it's got to be right below this.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That checks out. Do we have any problems with this?
No, this is
The
good.
panel's good?
I'm fine.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite a fall from grace.
Yeah.
You have dinner with Rupert Murdoch once, and that happens. You go from like neck and neck with Ric Flair.
I mean,
Jesus Christ, get your shit together.
you saw what happened to Eazy-E after he had dinner with the president.
Yeah, just saying.
Just saying.
Too soon?
What? No.
I'm going to add to the list. This is something I just experienced. I was at the Team GFB meetup right 10 minutes away at the Whiskey Priest. Thank you. Shout outs to everyone who attended. Thank you very much. Big Sach. No, not time yet. Thank you. It was snowing like a beast. I opened an umbrella, and the minute I did it, I knew it was very uncool to use an umbrella in the snow, but I just kept it up anyway. So umbrella in the snow, how do we feel about it?
I mean, this is ranking it for dorkiness or just like good.
In
I
the
think
one-
it's very practical. I feel like practicality should be rewarded.
So you think it's actually?
I've used an umbrella in the snow.
I was standing next to him, and he did not look very cool at all.
Yeah. It's like again, practicality, Kelly. I gotta agree with you. It's like pretty practical, right?
How
But,
cute
like,
was the umbrella?
But you look like a dork, so
Big dork.
yeah.
Yeah.
Large
It
dork.
wasn't subtle. Yeah. And also, it was a branded umbrella.
What was it?
What's-
PlayStation? Yeah, I was
What's the
hoping
brand?
PlayStation.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So a free umbrella then.
Yeah, free umbrella.
Yeah.
That also I've been carrying with me for weeks, hoping this would snow one day. This is getting worse, not better.
Wow.
Yeah, the more you talk
so
about
you
this,
were
the
like
worse it gets.
planning on this whole like.
I feel like it fits right between 12-sided dice and Rookie of the Year.
I was going to say Rookie of the Year in Tokyo Drift, but how do we feel about 12-sided dice and Rookie of the Year for using an umbrella in the snow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel it? We feeling it? Okay. I think Jeff's a little disappointed it's not lower, but you'll get your day in this.
I think like I'm only looking at Tokyo Drift and thinking that should be way higher.
It's the worst movie of all time.
It's gonna be a long panel. I did put that fidget spinner in my mouth. Yeah.
I was reading that and just reminiscing about how
I didn't
awful
get
that was.
sick.
Really?
No, I did not get sick.
This is not the ghost of Jeff Gerstmann?
No.
Jeff, if you have one to add here?
I do. So before the panel, I went over to the bathroom, which was an experience all unto itself, because there were people waiting for stalls, and whenever a urinal would open up, the guy, like the three people waiting would turn around and go, "Number one," and it was like
I was in that bathroom too.
Yeah. It was real.
Yeah.
It was real fast food.
It was like more people you've seen waiting to take a dump in a bathroom than ever.
Yeah.
It was like, it was
and I was
weird.
like happy to have gotten the fuck out of there before they got in there because they were steaming. Anyway, on my way out, there was a little stand there selling frozen foods. I got some Dippin' Dots, which was pretty okay, but we're not here to talk about those. We're here to talk about this frozen lemonade here that I bought that I was pretty excited about, and then someone ran in because they saw me walking by with it and said, "Check the expiration date on that fucking lemonade."
No.
And this was best in August of 17.
No way.
And so I was pretty excited about this frozen lemonade. I was like, yeah. And now I'm looking at it like, oh no.
Well, what could go bad in frozen
Well, that's
lemonade?
what I was
Yeah.
going to say, though. How old does it have to be that it actually went old? Holy shit.
I mean, it
is that
says
like a 20-year-old
Best Buy.
Joker?
It doesn't say like poison after. So,
Is it gluten-free pink lemonade?
yeah, I guess we're gonna have to just find out here.
Yeah,
And I'll
we need-
give you a one-sentence
Yeah.
reaction to this, and then I think that'll help determine just how egregious this situation is. Originally, I was going to take this back, but I guess we're past that point now. Like, it's still got some flavor. It's hard. It's hard.
Okay.
It's hard.
Stiff, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Turgid.
Which is really what you want in a lemonade.
Yeah.
The stiffer, the better.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Dippin' Dots, that's for sure.
Oh.
So that's mine. Expired strawberry lemonade, expired frozen strawberry lemonade that is still okay, but you can't help but feel like it might be killing you.
Okay. Felix, why don't you get us started here?
Yeah, I feel like we have ice cream truck on there somewhere, right? Where's ice
Yeah,
cream?
Yeah.
43.
Yeah. Oh no, it's lower than 33. Let's scroll down a little bit.
I mean, he says it tastes good, though. So like,
Well,
it's not worse than Windjammers.
Yeah, he
So
said
is
it
the
has
good
flavor. Yeah, there's a big difference between it tastes good. and-
The bad
Bad
lemonade.
there.
All right, is it worse than the best Taco Bell you've ever had? Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
Is it worse than a bully consistently putting you in a headlock, but they smell nice? No. It's definitely not worse than. I think it's right above
So we
Darth
make-
Vader with two cats.
So we actually have some visual aids here that might assist a little bit. So here's the bad Oscar the Grouch doll.
Oh yeah, that's right. Man,
That's pretty bad.
I love that guy though. Yeah, I also love
And-
Vader with two
Oh,
cats.
that one's great.
And that's the Vader with two cats. So with that in mind, let's revisit the list. How are those things only two apart?
How is Oscar below Vader? Anyway, I think it's gonna go right above Darth Vader with two cats. What's above it? The feeling. It's too many words. Feeling of having to go to the bathroom. You're ensconced in a warm bed on a cold night. You run to the bathroom and tinkle, then jump back into the warm
And you
bed.
get right back in bed and it's like, oh, it's cozy. That's pretty good. That's really strong. The members of the board, do we have any objections to 47.5 for frozen lemonade that's expired?
I'm good with it.
I feel like Jeff should have some input on this. He's the one.
I think that makes sense.
Okay. So now, Kelly's going to give a suggestion, but if you want to start lining up the microphones to give yours things that we'll add to the list, this is a good time to do that probably. What flavor is the lemonade, Jeff?
Strawberry.
Game changer.
Supposedly.
It's a little too tart.
Kelly, what do you want to add to the list?
All right, so I'm going to go a little opposite of everyone else. I'm going something that I think is going to rank very high. I'm going to go with Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Yeah, like,
All right.
like first.
Beyonce. Yeah. I'm
Yeah, like I
yeah,
can't.
I'm going high on this one.
So I'm consider myself something of a Beyonce enthusiast.
Are you really? Are you willing to rank it number one?
I like lemonade.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. If you like
What kind?
lemonade, you're an enthusiast.
What kind of lemonade?
Oh boy. You're not. I don't know if she beats Ric Flair.
She definitely does.
Yeah. Definitely beats Ric Flair. Oh, I feel like Beyonce would crush him with her awesome thighs. He would be fucking killed.
I can't tell who was saying yes and no. So.
Right? Are you saying woo or boo?
Am I hearing Beyonce as new number one above?
For me, yeah.
Oh, where's the Bayhive?
Too-
Let's get the Bayhive out here.
Too many white dudes.
So here's the thing. I'm conflicted because I do love Beyonce, but I also love this stupid brand I've created. And they're in direct conflict right now.
I mean, I'd settle for.
You know what though? I don't like that Beyonce married Jay-Z. So we're going 1.5.
I'd be more comfortable with 1.1. I need more granularity on that one.
She could have done better. And I like Jay-Z.
Wow.
Harsh. Although she did write an entire album about him, so.
Yeah, but that's not her fault.
Bad decision making.
All right, Ben.
Oh.
All right. So that we've seated properly. Hopefully, we got your creative juices flowing. We'll go to you first, sir.
We meet again, Dave Lang.
Huh?
We meet again.
Well, for the last time.
I'm the one with the Burger King tooth thing, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So, since you now have, you should know, you have an anime expert on your panel.
An anti-vaxxer?
No. Actually, kind of close if you
I'm
think
sorry, it's
about
hard
it.
to hear up here.
Anime expert.
Oh,
on your
anime
panel.
expert. Yeah, I've heard someone. You know what? Listen, just because I don't like anime is the
It's
most
pronounced
charitable way I
anime?
can put it.
Hanime.
I have friends that like anime. It's cool. I think we have 1 expert, 2 experts, 2.5 experts. Oh man.
Hard pass. Hard pass. Hard pass.
You're
All right,
only an expert on the
So
mask.
we will add it to the ranks. Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
I also have a few gifts for you.
The manga.
The
No, the-
Hanime.
The anime.
No. No.
Wow.
No,
Got some
Dave.
Dragon Ball Z swag.
Thank you very much. Very nice.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you very much.
GFP.
GFB
Is
beer.
this-
Thank you.
Is this Dragon
Well,
Ball
Brock,
Z in its original, or in the Funimation, or in Kai, or in Super?
Just
Let's
a
say
concept.
that. Let's say
We do
the
it in the whole.
totality, the good and the bad, the totality of
Right.
Dragon Ball Z. How do we? I'm going to abstain from this. I'm gonna let you handle this.
Okay. I mean,
Just kidding. It's the worst.
yeah, anime is for fucking jerks. And I can say that with authority now. As someone who has run an anime podcast, a lot of jerks write in to tell you how you're doing it wrong.
I do think I do subscribe to the theory that if someone, I wish there was a way for Twitter just to auto block people with anime avatars, because anytime, I'm not saying they're all bad people, but when you tweet at me, you consistently say bad things. And so there's a correlation there that I feel is like not necessarily causal, but I'm comfortable with just an auto block. Anyway, where are we putting this?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's a retelling of a existing story, so it's not even original, really. I would probably say it's probably it's below Pokemon Go, and you find your friend is on your team unexpectedly, because that's a pretty good feeling.
Yeah.
I might put it just below best Taco Bell you've ever had.
Kelly, how are we feeling?
I don't know. I feel like it's a little better than that.
Think it's better?
I really, really love Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. I was super into it.
In the realm of
like,
anime, is Dragon Ball like top tier for you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, looking back at it now, it's a lot of like, Vegeta's gonna learn how to drive a car.
Hell yeah! See, you're making me want it higher now.
We've all been
like,
there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a soap opera. It just goes on and on and on and on. And it's like, okay, it's been 25 episodes and nothing is blown up.
Is it better than
that though?
Is
They
it,
edited all well.
Is it better than Nutella?
Yes.
No.
Wow.
Agreed.
No.
Strongly
I don't
agree.
know.
Strongly
Not a big
agree.
No.
Strongly agree. Nutella's not that good, guys.
Maybe I'm
It's not
missing
that
out
good.
on this anime.
I watched like 400 hours of Dragon Ball Z as opposed to the amount
It's
of
a
time
dark
to eat
road,
Nutella.
Dave. Get on the road. Get on the dark road with me, Dave.
Lang, I'm seeing the first sip from a perfectly chilled Coke at number 20, and I'm wondering what crazy world we live in that we're thinking that we're up above that.
It's not good. I mean, Game Boy Sound on startup's better, frankly. But yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm gonna cede. All I'm gonna demand. I don't think it's better than Spaceballs the movie.
Yeah,
No.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Thank God.
no, let's not be crazy here.
How'd you spell it?
Oh, the fighting game was good.
Sir,
Grandma smell.
so I guess speak up a little bit.
Grandma smell.
Grandma's smell?
Like
Grandma
the smell, like
smell.
the scent of a grandma?
The scent of
Yes.
grandma.
My favorite Pacino movie. That's for Casey Malone, everybody.
I feel like this is not going to be a consistent feeling across the board on this one.
Well, it depends
really
on if it's
depends on
like old
hygiene.
people smell or like cookies and home smell.
Yeah. You ain't shit.
You just eat your expired lemonade. Aaron, how do we feel about this one?
I mean, it's not great. I mean, no disrespect to grandmas, but
The bottom line is the smell of a person. It's
past a certain
what's
age.
the ceiling on it, right? The ceiling. Like if you smell Beyonce, Beyonce's smell probably doesn't make the top third, even though it's Beyonce.
Well, that's an interesting theory that you're positing. If Beyonce as a grandma, I would wager to guess would smell better than the average grandma.
I agree.
So I don't think that that's fair to include that.
But it's not like you're going to be like sniffing this all day. Like I could get Taco Bell whenever I want.
Word.
I could get ice cream trucks pretty much any time in the summer.
Yup.
Grandma smells are very rare. They're infrequent. The ability to basically, the capacity to enjoy that is limited. So I think that factors in the evaluation.
That's fair. Good argument.
You need to
visit your
chill the
grandma
fuck
more.
out. Where we? Okay, Zaltar, where are we putting this on the list?
I'm sorry. It's Scent of a Grandma?
Yes.
Like the movie. Okay.
Yes, the movie Scent of a Grandma.
Yeah. I think there's a certain amount of science I can do here with this device. I'm going to say Scent of a Grandma is better than the default iPhone alarm noise.
Sure.
And I would call it better than Tokyo Drift, but since you've taken a negative view on Tokyo Drift, I would potentially put it...
You're gaming it now.
Yeah, well, I might put it 43 and a half.
Kelly, how are we feeling about 43 and a half?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, it kind of depends. Is it like the old people smell?
Yeah, there's
Or
a
is
wide
it,
range
like,
there.
is it, like,
If you got to take the good with the
cookies
bad,
and
then I
home?
think that...
This is firmly in the realm of these things all just kind of are, It's like, it's kind of...
In
Yeah,
10 years, we'll start to dissect that into just like, okay, what are the best grandma scents? And that's another 5 panels.
Sublist. Start a sublist, Dave. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the smell of mothballs. And I think that's what I associate.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Cool. I'm gonna say Kanye West after he lost his mind.
Sorry, one more time.
Kanye West after he lost his mind. I don't want like backpacker Kanye. I want Yeezus Kanye. Like feel.
Kanye West after he...
Oh. Kanye West after he lost his mind.
Yeah.
You can just be the
Yeah,
whisperer.
I got it.
Thank you.
The Lang whisper.
So just for the record, where do you consider he lost his mind? At what point in the discography?
I'm gonna 808s. Like 808s and Heartbreaks is probably right when he loses it, and then
Yeah.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and
She
then
got him
Yeezus.
again.
Yeah.
She got him again. So Kanye, I have a complex relationship with Kanye West.
Everyone does.
He's my uncle.
That tracks.
So I do, here's the thing. So is 808 and Heartbreak, that's the,
Yeah,
Yeah,
check
okay.
out my sad album with the
so
computer.
All the Lights came out after that.
Yeah.
Watch the Throne came out after that.
Yep.
So despite all the misgivings, Kanye bad at Twitter, this has never come out anything but title. I'm gonna say still pretty good.
Still pretty good.
Still pretty good.
Output still mostly all right.
I mean, he is psychotic.
Yeah.
Is this like separate the art from the artist itch?
I mean, it is Kanye West after he lost his mind, so I think you have to take the totality of it in that statement. It's not just 808s and Heartbreak. It's not just
Right.
the music. It's the shoes. It's the lifestyle.
Isn't he married to Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, he's married to Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, if we're gonna shit on Beyonce about who she married.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I think personally, what I would do here. Boy, I would put him in between Haunted Mansion and Nutella.
I was gonna. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I was almost gonna say he's better than the Haunted Mansion, but
No.
okay. All right. No, if there's pushback there, I'm fine with that.
Aaron, how we feeling about this?
Somewhere in that range. I certainly find him more interesting after he's lost his mind.
Felix, you co-sign?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what? You just made a really good point. Is that like while I care so little about Kanye and his life, I do enjoy seeing him tweet completely insane things.
As a spectacle,
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah. But better than Nutella? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Better than Nutella. Not worse than Nutella. I got it now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Throw it over here.
Unexpectedly encountering the number 69 or 420.
Nice. So it's the number 69 and the number 420?
No, unexpectedly encountering.
Unexpectedly 69. I feel very different about those two things.
I was considering doing them separately, but that's up to you guys.
Okay, let's make it 69.
Okay.
So I don't want. Yeah.
You get it? It's a sexy. You get it?
I mean, I really want to put this in the 69th slot forever.
Scroll down and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
See what it looks like there. See if it fits.
I mean, that's pretty low.
It looks pretty good.
That looks pretty good there.
Yeah.
That looks all right.
I like that.
Oh, what happened?
Oh my God! Now I can read it.
You made it big. This is great.
You engaged.
I'm bad at computers. All right. All right, I'll fix it. Hang on.
You need a cutting edge scouter is what you need.
69.
Nice.
Forever.
I did. I got it.
It says it goes BBB, but yeah, this is the button.
How do you feel about this size? We feeling good?
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
It's got to say nice, like with the O.
Yeah.
Spelling it wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
A
Yeah,
noise.
Yeah, noise.
More of a noise.
Noise.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're spelling it wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's when you add the O in there that it just gross.
Overridden.
It makes noise.
It makes noise.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
But just in my ear, which is like why. All right. Hello.
I'm trying to word this. Hang on. Your very stuffy nose suddenly clearing up after one good blow.
Ooh. So that was for maybe you didn't hear him. You have a very stuffy nose. It's bugging the shit out of you. and you just have a house cleaner of a blow.
Ooh.
And then everything's right with the world.
Oh, that sounds great. I could go for that right now. My nose isn't even
high.
plugged up, and I wish I could do that right now.
Yeah, I would take one of those.
I'm a big clear out your sinuses fan. Yeah, up, up, up.
Okay, let's just calibrate this real quick.
Yeah.
I have another visual aid for you.
Oh, of your Pusha T hat, right? Of your technique.
Oh God.
It's funny because everyone has my phone number. That's why it's so funny. Fucking Vignacchi.
Is he here? He's not here.
No, he's not here.
At one point, he was like, I might be coming out.
All right, so I feel like that's better than that hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it better than having a road yourself on the airplane, Felix and Aaron?
Yeah, I think.
You think better than a road yourself on an airplane?
No. So I'm a bad example of that.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
very
wee
small.
folk.
Yeah.
But that's an airplane-specific example.
Yeah.
You could get the clear nose anytime.
I fly a lot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I fly a lot too, and I guess having a road of myself on international overnight flights is really nice. So yeah, probably lower.
I'm pretty confident it's better than Uber driver Blazing Nasty Boys.
Yeah.
Also, this should be boys here.
That makes more sense. I was like,
yes. Initially, I was ready to do top 10, and then when you called it a house cleaner of a blow, top 5.
Okay.
Easy.
So how do we?
I would do 4.5. 4.5.
4.5?
It's right below having
Kelly,
a road
you feel good about that?
Yeah, I feel good about that.
4.5?
I would rather have a stuffy nose and a row to myself on an airplane on a long.
Since I moved 3. Oh no, now.
I know you know that deleted.
Whatever.
Fire emoji is 3, and now autocorrect is trying to make it.
It's fine.
Google Docs thinks it can save you, but
This isn't
we all
Google
know.
Docs.
We all know that's
This is Microsoft Word. I don't use that free shit.
Yeah,
Free
Word.
only.
That's on the list, right? Making a list in Word.
Yeah,
it's on the
It's
list.
on the list. No one can save you, Dave. That's...
it's a little tart.
Thank you. I forgot which side we were on last time. Which side? Over there? So go ahead.
Yeah, good list, but it's missing brand new socks.
Ooh.
So I love socks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's fucking high. That's super high.
I really, really love socks. Kelly's been with me when I've spent way too much money on socks on several occasions.
I've seen it.
As a sock enthusiast, here's the problem with socks. You have to be the person who's like, check out my socks. You have to show them off, or you have to wear short pants. And no one really appreciates them anyway. So socks, I love socks, but I think there's a glass ceiling on good socks. How do we feel about that line of thinking?
I think that's reasonable.
Way to really fucking lay it out there, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yes, and?
I'm more utilitarian when it comes to socks. So for me, there's these are nice, and I haven't fucked them all up yet, and they're not full of holes. I've been thinking about throwing away all my socks and getting new ones.
The problem is 40 is definitely a tipping point in this list. So I think I think it's better than a dog staring at you and you think it loves you, but it's how they work.
Yeah, it's definitely better than that.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably better than Pokemon Go.
It's probably, it's, I think, between Ice Cream Truck and Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Well, it's above Keytar Bear.
Definitely. Wait, above Keytar.
Keytar Bear's 32. Keytar Bear's...
Sorry, I forgot about Keytar.
You think so? But no, we got to hear Eric Pope singing. It was beautiful.
We did get Pope blasting out his chorus.
Yeah, he really blasted it out.
No way. I'm not going to allow
America
that.
the Beautiful.
Buying new socks. Yeah, I got nothing funny to add to that one. All right, let's go here.
He's outside by the food trucks today.
Watching the president's speech from Independence Day on Independence Day.
I'm assuming the original Independence.
So I guess let's start with this. We all agree Independence Day sucks.
Fully.
The original one? No.
Big assumption.
No.
Felix?
I saw Independence Day for the first time last year on
He uploaded the virus with a Mac onto an alien.
On Independence Day. I watched it on Independence Day. And I previously did not know that that speech that Bill Pullman makes was Bill Pullman in Independence Day.
Yeah.
I had always assumed it was like a real speech from someone. Because it gets quoted so often.
It is.
It gets quoted so fucking often that I was like, oh, this must be like a real person that was being really dramatic one day. And no, turns out Bill Pullman in Independence Day. So personally, I learned a lot that day, and I think it's pretty high up. It's not above ice cream trucks, but I would also put it above windjammers, so somewhere in between 33 and 40, I'd say. I think I was eating Taco Bell that day, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
You're just
think I was.
checking
Now that I
everything
think
off the
about it.
list.
Yeah, checking it off. So that was a pretty good day.
It's very American.
Anyone want to add anything to this debate?
Yeah, I think it's the one standout part of that movie that I think you can still kind of watch and enjoy from just a bad fucking movie.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's a bad movie.
It's homogeneously shitty. The thing is, I saw that in the theater, and like obviously when it came out, supposed to see it.
Oh.
And when that Bill Pullman did that speech, I fucking marked out. I was like, fuck yeah, fucking America, you fucking aliens. That's right. Who's saving the world? America, we are. And I fucking got so excited, and I bought it on DVD when it came out, and I'm like, this is the fucking worst thing I've ever seen. Like, what the fuck was wrong with me? And that's how I still feel about it to this day.
All right.
But I think if you were to just watch the speech on Independence Day, I think that's like a fun few minutes. If you don't have to commit, if you're not committing to the whole movie and watching all that shit and just doing that, like, hey, pull up a YouTube video of that thing.
Jeff, how do you feel about that versus the small fidget spinner in your mouth?
It's better than the fidget spinner, for sure.
It's not better than Taco Bell.
Fuck no.
Okay.
Oh. It's beeping again.
I'm allergic to the soda.
You guys are weaklings.
It took a turn. It took a turn.
Getting a question right on Jeopardy and then bragging about it to your mom.
Did you get that?
No, I wasn't listening.
Sorry, one more time?
Getting a question right on the game show Jeopardy and bragging about it to your mother.
Oh, okay. So getting a question right on Jeopardy.
Okay.
And then bragging about it to your mother.
I mean, I'd brag about it.
Now, hold on. I have a question. Are you on Jeopardy?
No, just watching it from the couch.
Sad. Sad.
Thank you. That's
Sorry.
a very good follow-up.
Good clarification.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up. You didn't make that clear.
Yeah. We almost got played. That's pretty low.
I mean, come on. I mean, the real thing we're ranking here is being like a pedantic, bragging to your mom, presumably the only person that cares, about being pedantic enough to like know a fact.
I'm working up to it. I think probably how I feel about this one is it's really bad.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it's
so
real sad.
I think it's worse even than San Francisco.
It is.
San Francisco's fucking bad.
Yeah, San Francisco's pretty fucking bad.
Fucking bad.
It's badness versus sadness.
Okay,
you know?
Yeah.
here's what I'll say though. I think it's 66.5 on this list, because if you just put a real kettle maker at a coworker's house, and everyone at work's gonna know about it.
Yeah.
And you're fucking ruined. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Agreed.
bad news.
Agreed.
Everyone knows kettle maker, right?
Yeah. That's the sort of thing, yeah. But also, like 5 years later, when you've got another job and new friends and stuff, that might be a really funny story to tell. So there's like a silver lining there later where you're like, yeah, man, there was water everywhere. It was bad. Bad. It was bad.
You know, I'm just gonna leave that alone.
See, in my head, you were not watching Jeopardy with your mom.
Yeah.
You were watching Jeopardy by yourself.
Yeah.
You got something right.
You were like,
and then you like called your mom up, and you're like,
into the next
Mom,
one. I got it.
yeah, got a $400 one, Mom. Big day for little Aaron.
200. I got it.
Game changer.
It's
So sad.
Are you rethinking the number now?
So pathetic.
You know what? Just for the sake of keeping this show moving,
Fair.
but let history know this is not in the right spot on the list.
That's one true.
Waking up to a romantic breakfast in bed, but it's Tide Pods.
But it's
Wait,
what?
but it's what?
Waking up to a
Tide Pods. Tide Pods.
Waking up to a romantic breakfast in bed, but it's Tide Pods.
I don't know.
Wait. Did I missing something? Is there a reason we should boo that?
It's a bad meme, Dave. Tide Pods.
I know Tide Pods. But
kids eating Tide Pods. We're too old for this shit, so I also was like...
Kids eat Tide Pods now. You know what? I don't know why we're booing. Boo that man! All right, I'll have to look that up later. I'm going to Google that shit.
Oh, there's a rich world of bad videos for you.
Yeah.
I'm suddenly very nervous.
Yeah, no pressure.
Okay, how about buying a fuck ton of produce and meat on a Sunday, having too much to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, getting home Thursday, and it's all bad?
I hate that.
What do we got there?
I've lived that.
Somebody want to get this going?
Well,
I'd say it's better than the city of San Francisco. But to start somewhere.
yeah, like if that produce somehow morphed into human shit, then it'd probably be tied with San Francisco at that point.
Yeah. I guess a little higher than the food served cold in a restaurant.
Yeah.
A group of teens dabbing, I don't know.
Ooh, group of teens dabbing. Do you have that photo?
Which photo?
The group of teens dabbing.
Funny you should ask.
Oh, God. I think I'm going to be sick.
That has
Also,
aged
this is
well.
going to haunt you all tonight.
Man, I love that thing. I would adopt that child.
So I got home and I brought this.
Wait, was this you? This is actually yours?
Yeah, so someone gave this to me.
I didn't remember
Someone
that.
gave this to me at PAX, actually. And I brought it home, and my littlest girl fell in love with it. And she sleeps with it every night. And I'm fucking terrified.
I mean, it's talking to her for sure, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Keep going.
Wait, really? Like groceries going bad because you fucking left them around?
Groceries gone bad. Going to the grocery store sucks shit.
Yeah. And
It is terrible.
And like groceries going bad is just that feeling of waste, you know? You just know you're failing at adulthood.
Yeah.
Yeah, also they're vegetables, so like you were going to do something healthy and good for yourself, and then instead they just rotted away.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're psyching yourself up, like I'm gonna have that salad today, and then when you finally do, it's like fuck it, hot pockets.
It's going to turn into mush.
I mean, it's like, is it better or worse? Just A/B test this shit. Better or worse? You think this is a big glass of water, you grab it, you take a huge drink, and it's vodka.
Ooh.
Better or worse than that?
It's better.
Better than that. Yeah, it's better than that.
Definitely better than that.
Yeah.
Felix, where's the rate against your talkie dentist?
Oh, my talkie dentist was, it's really embarrassing. He's mortifying because your mouth is open and it's just bad. Yeah, I think actually it's right above third party. I would actually put it right above third party off-brand controllers, to be honest with you.
No, and that's good with food at 54. That's a good spot.
That's all you're getting.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Twitter.
Oh, Jesus.
Scroll.
Okay, end of the list, end of the list.
Pretty low.
Yeah, pretty
Scroll
low.
down.
Pretty low.
Well,
Pretty low.
hold on just a minute. Allow me to make a case for Twitter.
No.
Finally.
Here's the thing. We're only here in this room today together because of Twitter.
Yeah, but it fucking sucks.
Sure.
Don't give credit to Twitter
Fine.
for that shit.
Where are we
Fucking
going?
scroll down to that goddamn bottom.
Twitter is not worse than losing your arm?
Well, tough to say.
Cliff diving and getting a hemorrhoid? I think that's like a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Twitter's forever.
Yeah, I think it's worse than the red wedding.
Breaking a
for sure.
tooth on a Burger King French fry?
No, I'm sorry, man. I can't. Whoever was here and said that was him, I can't very well.
Okay, and this one, for those who don't remember, you're taking a shit in a bar bathroom. someone kicks in the stall door, punches you in the face while you're shitting, knocks you out, and you fall asleep, and you get knocked unconscious and fall on the floor with your pants down while you're shitting in a bar.
Twitter
like-
That's kind of Twitter.
Twitter is
equal.
slightly better
Yeah,
than
I
that.
feel like it's
Slightly,
equivalent.
markedly better.
I think we have a tie, our
Yeah.
first tie.
I think we got a tie.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah. You get it, man? It works on so many levels, man. All right.
Topless Kylo Ren.
Oh, okay. So I have not seen this movie.
Sorry, topless what now?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren from
Oh.
Star Trek.
I haven't seen this movie, but I have seen that.
Oh, sorry. I love Star Trek.
It turns out I have a visual aid. No, just kidding.
The short pitch is that Adam Driver is a beefy boy, and people like body shaming him.
Yeah, I mean, my sister is 21, and she texted me to tell me that it was great for her. Literally, her only commentary on that movie was, "Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it's very."
Well, the thing is, like, so I went and saw it with my best friend in a theater, and it's like, on a theater, it was like basically the giant, biggest man chest I've ever seen. It was like the size of a
He's
fucking
just so
room. It was
wide.
huge.
Yes.
It was like sitting up front, giant Kylo Ren chest. It was like, I don't know. I felt really conflicted.
It's like a barrel.
Well,
when they talk about
yeah,
it,
it was
then
like
you
a
look at it like, oh, barrel chested. That's
And
what that
even-
means.
And also, they gave him like really high pants. Like we couldn't see his belly button or something. Like it was only nipples.
She doesn't she basically go like, "Could you put a shirt on?"
Yeah, like put a towel
Like,
on, basically.
That's
Like,
nice.
what are you doing?
And thank you. No.
So the thing that's more like atrocious to me is the pants. Like the pants are just what makes it fucking weird. Like
The pants
why
are
did they
weird.
why did they make the pants like that? Like
Listen,
why
he's
can't
a
we see the
Sith
belly
Lord.
button?
It's a creepy thing.
It's better than Ka-Chow. Do we agree it's better than Ka-Chow?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, that's, yeah.
I'm going to say
pretty.
better than the Oscar the Grouch doll.
Yeah.
Not better than Darth Vader with two
Whispers to your
cats.
daughter at night.
Is it better than Rookie of the Year and all everything that goes with it?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Daryl says hi. He's sorry he couldn't be here.
I think it is.
You think it's better than Rookie of the Year?
I mean, at least he's cut.
No, remember, this isn't the movie. This is
Oh, that's
every
right,
time you say
sorry.
Rookie of the Year, what does the Daryl?
Oh yeah. No,
Okay, but you've never heard this story before. It's a long story. Here's a 2-minute version. My friend Daryl Wisner was a child actor. He auditioned for Rookie of the Year. He got down to the final 2 people. He didn't get picked. That other guy got picked. Then that guy went on to have sex with Tara Reid, and Daryl didn't.
Man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that's a giant bummer.
It's not better than that.
No. For sure not better than that. You're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shirtless Kylo Ren.
Again, I have to assume that Tokyo Drift is a bad thing for this to work at all, which is very, very hard.
Which side was I on? Are we going over here?
As a damage dealer, getting an instant queue in any MMO ever.
Getting instant queued?
Insta-queued as a damage dealer in any
As a
MMO.
as a healer.
As a damage dealer.
Oh.
So
Okay, so DPS and actually making it into a queue in the first second.
Instantly getting a queue.
Yeah, that's an
as a
incredible feeling. Yeah.
So I need you to guide me on this one. I don't know anything about this.
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat it? Sorry.
So as playing DPS in an MMO, getting insta-queued, like getting into a game immediately when trying to queue for like a raid or yeah.
Right.
So and this happens to me. I play Pug in Final Fantasy 14, which are words that make no sense to you whatsoever. And yeah, I wait for hours on end because you can't get into a game. And so for me, that feeling is the feeling of not wasting time, and I value that greatly.
Is there something special about DPS, or it's just that's irrelevant?
There's more DPS players than there are healers or tanks.
Gotcha.
And so you just wait forever because there's so many of you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so this feels good to me. I can relate to this in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like waiting.
As a Pug in Final Fantasy 14.
I can pretend I like MMOs for this.
Sure. I might say it's better than Star Trek Voyager.
What? No.
I mean, if this was Next Generation, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
Super note.
Okay.
Not better than Janeway, just better than Star Trek Voyager.
That's inclusive in Star Trek.
Part of it.
That's one of the things that makes Voyager good.
Yeah, but everything else balances it out to make it worse. I'm sorry, Kelly. Boo.
Well, this is a stone cold whodunit.
You know what? I'm okay with it being below Star Trek Voyager.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
But above the concept of diversity.
I wasn't here for that one.
Concessions have to be made for the lists.
I think I might have been here for that one, actually.
You were here. You did not approve.
Yeah, I did not approve of that.
How do you spell queuing? That's not right.
Q-U-E.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Just leave it. It's fine. You fucking American.
Not really dumb. Where we're going? Which way? I think I'd be able to remember that in like a minute later, but yeah, here we are.
The movie Major League.
Major League?
Yeah, Major League, the movie.
Major League.
So.
Are they rebooting?
I'm a big fan of Major League.
Yeah.
You have prime Wesley Snipes in it.
Definitely.
Willie Mays Hayes.
Willie Mays Hayes.
It's pretty good.
It runs like.
Doug Behringer. You got Serrano with the bat. Yeah.
Jobu.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he drinks Joe Boo's rum.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably doesn't hold up super well.
What?
Maybe it's problematic.
What?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Most things that we enjoy.
It's got Charlie Sheen in it, so it's, yeah.
Fuck you, Joe Boo. I do myself.
Yeah.
That's a really good movie.
Hats for bats.
Is it just
Keep
start with
bats
this?
warm.
A/B test it. Go down the line. You get one vote. Better than Spaceballs.
No.
No.
Empirically impossible.
I think it's better than Spaceballs. I would probably take it over Spaceballs. I'd probably take it over
You are
Spaceballs.
I would say
fucking
no.
traitor.
I don't think it's better than Spaceballs. I don't think it's better than Star Trek Voyager. So.
Okay. Well, you're going right for
I'm going on the
going for
Voyager
the
scale.
knives.
Yeah,
Okay. Is it better than Airplane the movie?
No.
No.
No way.
No? Jeff, I know, well, it's better than the other one. It's better than
Oh, sorry. I meant yes.
Okay. Oh, boy. I think it's better than Airplane the movie.
All right.
When's the last time you've seen Airplane the movie?
Yeah. Thank you,
When's the last
Andy.
time you saw Major League? When's the last time you saw Major League?
Yeah, like
About a month ago.
Yeah.
10
All
years
right.
ago or
It's on
whatever.
TBS.
So, Jeff, I'm just going to throw this to you.
Okay.
Just tell us where it is on the list.
Okay, I think I would probably put it above. I'd probably put it 15.75.
This one hurts. Major League's pretty fucking good.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Even before.
Howdy, y'all. Before I submit my item, I'd just like to make a quick announcement to the crowd. I heard a lot of boos talking about my homegirl Beyonce earlier. If that's how you really feel, catch your boy outside the Westin later and let's chat.
Yay!
And the item to submit to you guys for your ranking is classic 1996 action film The Rock, starring Nick Cage and Connery.
So The Rock is a horrible movie.
Strong disagree. Strong disagree.
Look at all the things wrong with The Rock. Like, I could literally fucking talk about this for longer than The Rock running time. Like, he's a fucking rock and roll chemist, man.
No, he's a chemical super freak.
Yeah. The only good thing about The Rock is the speech when they're in the bathroom and they're like, stand down. I'll give that order. Yeah. You're mutiny.
This is a really good reenactment. I would
Yeah.
watch this version of The Rock any day.
It's like Ed Harris is in the room right now.
All right, I might be the minority here. Let's just A/B test it. Is The Rock better than Airplane the movie?
I think The Rock's better than The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Felix?
Like in his problematic politics or just in general?
Yeah, both, yes.
I'm gonna say, is it better than Airplane the movie? Yes. Is it better than me?
I'm still stuck on the Star Trek Voyager thing. I don't think it's better than Star Trek Voyager.
I feel really bad about that.
So I just watched The Rock 2 days ago.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
It held up because you shook me a little bit because you were like, man, this movie's terrible, and I was
so
thinking,
bad.
like, man, it's been a long time since I've seen it, and watch it. It's a good.
They're
time.
rolling around through fire and gears.
Yeah, that's great.
That sounds awesome.
Great.
That's how he escaped from the prison, man.
That's awesome. The reason why that would do. Why would you build a prison like that?
Man, prisons were weird. It's old. They had to heat the sells.
Dave, you make video games.
Yeah,
Gentlemen, welcome to the Rock.
Welcome to the Rock.
Fuck you. God, fine. Is it better than caffeinated mints?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Yep.
fucking hate caffeinated mints.
Is it better than Pusher T saying yuck, Jeff?
No. Rein it in,
No.
rein it in, Dave. Come on.
No.
Huh?
Well, it's a little lower than that.
Okay, just checking. Where do you will tell me where we should go? Is it you write 10 a code, it compiles the first time with no warnings?
No, put it between that and caffeinated mints.
How do we feel about that?
Yeah.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
Okay.
Can somebody please say Next Generation so we can get some higher Star Trek up here?
But Kelly, if we did this list, all the Star Treks would just be in the tied for top. Like,
Yeah,
Nicely
where's my
done.
Star Trek
Nicely done.
bracket panel? So my other thing besides Beyonce was going to be Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise, and I was really torn between the two.
All right. How are we doing on time? Let's see what we got here. Okay, we probably got a couple left. So I'm not hearing you at all.
Come close.
Up a little bit?
I can hear you watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail for the first time,
Maybe just come use this microphone over here real quick. Yeah.
and finding.
And finally, understanding all the jokes people making.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That feeling is a really good
What is it?
feeling.
'Cause you're-
So
Yeah.
watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail for the first time and finally understanding the jokes. I had this experience with The Simpsons. Like this overall
Yeah.
feeling is a really great feeling.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch The Simpsons growing up at all because my family thought it just was like not a funny show because they're deeply unfunny people. And so when I was an adult, I finally sat down. When I was 27, I finally watched The Simpsons for the first time. And I had this weird retroactive experience of understanding every joke that was made in high school, like throughout, like gestalted through my life. And it was a really, really great feeling. And so I would put that feeling really high. I don't know if I would specifically say the Holy Grail because I find the Holy Grail to not hold, like I've seen it many, many times and I don't think it holds up that well. But that feeling of like watching
I
a
think
thing
we're
and
talking about the
finally-
feeling.
Yeah, finally understanding jokes that you were too young to or not experienced enough to understand.
I look
That's
forward to
pretty fucking
experiencing
high.
this with Tide Pods next week.
Yeah, I think this happened to me with Airplane, and I can't say it's better than the actual movie. So I would put it a little bit lower than that. Where's Airplane at?
17.
Is it better than the crispy top of a blueberry muffin?
I don't like blueberry muffins.
Yeah, it's
They're
better.
bad.
It's better than a
Hey,
blue.
hold up.
Yeah.
Really? People actually like
Yeah.
blueberry muffins?
This is this is
The pro
this is
blueberry
the hill
crowd.
that the crowd's going to die on. They're going to bat for blueberry muffins.
So rum and Coke you thought was just chilled water. I don't know how you make that mistake. Is it better or worse than that?
Better than that.
It's better.
Better than that.
Nutella?
See, I think Nutella's overrated.
I think it's better than that.
Better than Nutella? That feeling is this good?
Yeah, it's a really fucking good feeling.
Kelly?
I don't know. Well, so I specifically, like, my dad was a super giant fan of The Holy Grail, and so I've been watching it since I was a really little kid. And there were, like, parts where he's like, okay, like, you can't watch this scene or whatever. And so it's like, as they're getting older, I got more and more and more of the jokes. And I would say it was like, yeah, like late high school. And there was probably even some every once in a while I still think about it. So like for me specifically, that movie is actually pretty high up the list. Like I've definitely gotten more enjoyment out of that feeling than Nutella. Like.
I even apply it to Spaceballs the movie because there were things I didn't quite understand in Spaceballs the movie.
How do we feel about it versus the movie The Rock? This feeling versus the movie The Rock.
I feel like that's better than
What's
movie
the
Rock.
no?
I'm gonna say right below the rock. My one hang up is as someone who's worked in a comic book store for over a decade, you get these like runaways, and then you finally watch the movie and you're like, oh, that's what these nerds are excited about.
So there's a converse to it.
So it sullies the movie a little bit, just a little bit for me.
Okay, we're just gonna do it here.
And Sean Connery's not in Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Agree. I mean,
All
objectively.
right.
You can't disagree with me. He's not in it.
Could.
The box art and general aesthetic of the Super Famicom.
Wait,
The
what?
box art on the Super Famicom?
Yes.
On like any?
The Japanese box art for the Super
Oh,
Famicom
the Japanese
console.
box.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen it. Do you have a picture of it you could show us?
Visual
I
aid.
could pull one up.
Visual
Watching, what was the movie again?
Monty
Python and the Holy Grail.
Like for the
Wow,
console?
you got the full,
Yeah.
the full title.
Neat.
You fucking loser.
I'm just gonna keep typing until we find a picture.
It's time to go home, yeah. Jesus.
2 more days. 2 more days.
Oh, Sorry so for bringing the
You mean the one, like the little line art kind of this thing, right? Well, yeah.
We got. Okay.
Yes, the line art.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Makes me feel happy.
As graphic design.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's.
I don't know if you're familiar. I'm an established graphics designer. I'm very artistic and bent.
Very bent.
And here's the problem: not colorblind friendly. So it's going way down on the list.
Whoa.
Jesus, you guys! I'm joking.
Fair enough.
The Japanese Famicom box art. It's not better than Voyager, Kelly.
No, definitely not better than
Definitely not better than Voyager. Is it better than the Game Boy Sound on Startup? Let's do the A/B testing with.
Ooh, I think it's a little bit. It's like sliver
right
better.
Is it better than being trapped on Pirates of the Caribbean for a half hour, but you meet your next partner?
I mean, is marriage?
Is marriage better than the Super Famicom?
Yeah.
What we're
I'm going to leave that exercise to the reader.
I'm not married, so I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Your phone drops flat on its face. You pick it up, and the screen's not cracked.
Oh, that's
a really
right
good feeling.
I like that
Yeah.
a lot.
Ice cream truck. It's
Better than ice cream truck.
It's not better than Pope singing, though, so I'm going to put it right here.
Yeah. Yep.
In the spirit of keeping things running along, where are you at? Or is it there? Okay, shoot.
The city of Boston.
Ooh.
City of Boston.
Ooh, that's a dangerous one.
I feel like that's not. Yeah, Kelly, you can take that one probably, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I lived in Boston actually for about like 6 years. I don't know. I love Boston. We're in Boston now. I moved to California. It was like 70-something and warm and beautiful before I came out here, and so I have very conflicted feelings about Boston at this very moment. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of in the middle somewhere. Wait, can we scroll up a little bit?
I lived here 35 years.
35 years?
I lived here until 4 months ago.
I knew
And I've been living in San Diego, and when we landed, coming from San Diego, the pilot said, "Welcome to Boston, it's overcast, weather is 36 degrees," and the whole plane groaned. And I thought, fuck you guys, yeah, welcome to Boston.
All right, so where does this fall?
Oh, we're a bad city. We're an awful, awful city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the coldest I've ever been was in Boston.
Is it better or worse than turning on the fog machine?
Fuck the fog machine.
It's better than the fog machine.
You know what?
I mean, it's better than accidentally drinking vodka.
It's better. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Is it better than that group of teens dabbing photo?
Yeah.
You think so? I think that picture's lit.
There's like all these cool universities, and the tea is cool.
All right,
I like
we're
We're no San
I'm gonna
Francisco.
throw it right here, and this will be the last one. Shoot.
When you're eating Reese's peanut butter cups and one of them has 2 sleeves.
Ooh.
Wait. So let me
I like
ask
that.
when you're eating Reese's peanut butter cups, and one of them has 2 sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a bonus wrapper that you can.
Bonus wrapper.
I kind of like it because it like slides off nicely. And
Yeah.
it's like a fun feeling.
I'm gonna say that's kind of high up because you get to have this fun thing of like, oh, it's like I got a golden ticket Willy Wonka style, like a little bonus slip of paper in my thing, and you can pretend it's like matters.
But I mean, how good is it though? It's on the grand scheme of things. Is that like?
It's nice, but it's not. It's not better than the best Taco Bell I've ever had.
Sometimes frivolous things are really important in life, right? And
Yeah,
I mean, I
where'd
think
s-
it's frivolous things.
Where did socks end up on the list?
There were 2 cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than the scent of grandma.
Better than Tokyo Drift, Jeff?
No.
That was easy. So then.
God damn it.
Better than Scent of a Grandma.
I'm going to put it right in here. You know what? No, this is better.
Yeah, better than
We'll go
Scent of a
here.
Grandma. Come on.
The extra sleeve. All right, everyone, we're out of time. Sorry for those who waited. Thank you very much for coming. Have a fun and safe PAX. Thank you.